Hello and welcome to another video. Today we're going to talk about brake ducts. You all know the OEM brake ducts on both sides of the car for the front brakes. They are pretty awesome in the high performance package, and they are already pretty good because they deliver cool air from the front into the wheelhouse and cool the brakes. And I'm pretty sure they work pretty decent. Yeah. If you going on the track, a lot of you noticed that brakes gonna get hot, obviously, and some of them even melted some piston seals and whatnot. So there are a few solutions to that problem. One is titanium shims behind the brake pads that prevents the heat from coming from the disc to the brake piston seals. So it protects them a little bit. The next step would be stainless steel brake lines and maybe different pads and maybe different brake discs which have a better cooling efficiency, and yeah, that's all good solutions. Another solution is this one. It's from, I can't say the name out loud, but I will drop a link in the description so you can see where you can buy them. He's I would consider him a friend by now. And that's actually the version 1 ducts I got. We haven't even installed them. We couldn't test them because it was winter and you don't need brake cooling in the winter on the street. So we never used them. Came spring, we wanted to test them, and he had already developed a version 2. The version 2 has a little bit more stuff to it. It's a little bit more refined. It has a few details changed. And the best thing about the version 2 is version 1 was just this one, which comes or goes to the brake duct in the wheelhouse and then connects it to nothing, but brings the air with this one a little bit closer to the brake disc. That's already an improvement in itself, because now you can have the cool air directly on the brakes or at the center of the brake, whereas just the OEM ducts just bring it into the wheelhouse. So that was an improvement over stock already, but they did a version 2 which is even better, and I've installed them just a few weeks ago and haven't made a video about it. Sorry about that, but so we have to talk about them when they're on the car. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's have a look at them. And these are installed. This is how they look installed. You can see how they connect to the OEM outlet of the brake duct. Then we have here a nice little addition for a Kabelbinder, for a zip tie to just fixate them a little bit, and then you connect it to a hose which goes all the way up here and ends in this bracket. This bracket just bolts to the OEM brakes and delivers the air just near at the center of the wheel. It can't get any more centered because the center of the wheel is obviously the drive shaft, and that's not possible. So it's as close to the center as possible. Installation is quite easy. You get delivered 2 new bolts which are a little bit longer. You get delivered everything you need to install it, these clamps and everything, and that's not twisted, that's just a little bit pressed, because with this, when the wheel is turning left and right, you're gonna need some flexibility to it, so it's not too long, it's just a little bit compressed right now. So hopefully with these we won't see overheating brakes or boiling fluid or melting away piston seals and whatnot. We have also new discs already installed. I just go. I just made a quick test drive with them and they're pretty decent. They work just like OEM, they're just a little bit lighter. I also have the temperature strips installed. I use them just to check how hot the caliper gets. I'm gonna show you a picture of last year when we were on the track. That's also with the titanium shims, but not with these brake discs and not with the brake cooling. I'm gonna show that to you right now. So we were between 210 and 230 degrees. Hopefully we get a little bit cooler this year. I don't know if it gets any cooler or not. I just hope it does. It wasn't that hot a day actually last year, but 20 degrees around roughly at Anneau du Rhin. I think we will get some similar conditions this year when we're gonna test at different racetracks. And so I hope we don't see the temps going up that high, but we'll see. And you're gonna see it at the next track day, and that's what we're gonna do. Brakes will get hot no matter what you're gonna do to them. If you're on the racetrack, the most of the time, if you're having a hard braking zone, you're gonna end up glowing with glowing brakes. That's gonna happen with this anyway, but it will cool down much faster. And that's the thing you want to have on a racetrack, because if you have one braking zone after another and you have just a few short straights between the braking zones, you need your car needs to be able, or your braking system needs to be able to reduce heat as much as possible. And with an efficient cooling system, that helps a lot. So I'm pretty confident that this will help a lot, and this will help us to keep the brakes cool and in a nice drivable window. That's it. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments. You can order it at the manufacturers. I'm not gonna sell it. That's his thing. He should sell them. So just order it from them. Yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.